Reflecting on the past, it's intriguing to consider how societal norms have shifted over the years. The relationship between the actress and Elvis Presley exemplifies a time when love was often intertwined with strict societal expectations. Their romance began when she was just a teenager, which today raises eyebrows due to the significant age difference and the power dynamics involved. In contemporary society, such a relationship would likely face legal scrutiny and moral questioning, particularly regarding consent and the responsibilities of adults towards minors. The devotion and humility displayed in their courtship, however, evoke a sense of nostalgia for a time when relationships were often characterized by a different set of values. The respect and chastity that were hallmarks of earlier generations seem to contrast sharply with modern dating practices. This classic love story serves as a reminder of how much has changed in the realm of romantic relationships, highlighting the complexities of love in a different era. Boys often sought parental approval before starting a relationship with a girl, and girls typically remained in the background until their parents gave the green light. This dynamic reflects a time when family opinions held significant weight in romantic decisions. Early society seemed to understand the importance of guidance and support from parents, which many believe is lacking today. The current generation often feels they possess more wisdom than their parents, leading them to pursue relationships on their own terms, sometimes disregarding traditional values. This shift raises questions about what has been lost in the transition from those earlier days. The actress, like many others, may have experienced this societal pressure, navigating her own relationships while balancing family expectations. The contrast between past and present highlights a broader cultural change, where independence is celebrated, but the wisdom of previous generations is sometimes overlooked. The complexities of love and approval continue to evolve, reflecting the ongoing dialogue between tradition and modernity. As time goes on, the story of the actress and Elvis Presley serves as a powerful reminder of how much societal norms have changed. Their relationship, which began in a time when courtship and chastity were held in high regard, would likely be viewed very differently today. In the past, the idea of a romantic relationship that included elements of freedom and personal choice was often considered absurd. The media and various institutions have shaped our perceptions, leading many to believe that the values of chastity and traditional courtship are essential. This shift in perspective highlights how society has evolved, moving away from the rigid expectations of earlier generations. The legacy of the actress and her connection to Elvis continues to resonate, prompting reflection on the values we hold dear and how they have transformed over the years. Their story encapsulates a significant cultural shift, reminding us of the complexities of love and relationships in a modern context. Their relationship began when she was just a teenager, and today, such a connection would raise significant legal and ethical concerns. The actress and Elvis Presley shared a bond that, by modern standards, would be considered inappropriate due to the age difference and her youth at the time. However, both individuals were deeply influenced by their upbringing and the moral values instilled in them. This foundation allowed them to navigate their feelings in a way that respected the natural order of their lives. They maintained a platonic relationship for several years, which showcased their commitment to each other while also adhering to societal expectations. This period of restraint was crucial, as it allowed them to grow individually and together, ensuring that when the time was right, they could fully embrace their love without the complications that might arise from rushing into a more intimate relationship. Their story reflects a unique blend of youthful innocence and deep emotional connection, highlighting how love can evolve over time while respecting boundaries. Out of love and the fear of losing him, young Priscilla offered to please Elvis during their relationship. At that time, he was involved with other girls, which made her anxious about their bond. Despite her willingness to do whatever it took to keep him, Elvis gently refused her advances. He expressed that she was still too young for such things, showing a protective side towards her. This moment highlighted the complexities of their relationship, where love intertwined with the challenges of youth and fame. Priscilla's desire to maintain their connection reflected her deep feelings for him, while Elvis's response demonstrated his awareness of the age difference and the responsibilities that came with their relationship. Their story is a poignant reminder of the struggles faced by young love, especially in the spotlight of celebrity life. The dynamics between them were shaped by both affection and the realities of their circumstances, making their journey together both unique and relatable. Each time I talk about Priscilla Presley, I feel a deep passion because she embodies the qualities of a virtuous woman. Her beauty is not just in her appearance, but also in her character. She is humble, patient, and understanding, traits that are increasingly rare in today's world. This actress has navigated the complexities of fame with grace, showing a remarkable ability to remain grounded despite her celebrity status. Her kindness and compassion shine through in her interactions, making her a beloved figure to many. People often admire her not only for her contributions to film and television but also for her personal qualities that inspire others. In a generation where such virtues can seem hard to find, she stands out as a precious lady, a model worthy of emulation. Her life story resonates with those who value integrity and warmth, reminding us of the importance of these traits in our own lives. The way she carries herself and treats others leaves a lasting impression, making her a true role model for many. Born Anne Wagner in Brooklyn in 1945, the actress experienced a significant change in her life early on. When she was just 6 months old, her biological father, a U.S. Navy pilot, tragically died in an air crash. This devastating event led to her adoption by a man who later married her mother. As a result, her last name changed to Bulio. Growing up, she faced the challenges of adjusting to a new family dynamic while navigating the complexities of her early life. The loss of her father at such a young age undoubtedly shaped her perspective and experiences. This background laid the foundation for her future endeavors in the entertainment industry, where she would eventually become a well-known figure. The actress's journey from her humble beginnings to her rise in fame is a testament to her resilience and determination. Her early life experiences contributed to the person she would become, influencing her choices and the roles she would later portray in her career. Growing up under her mother and her adopted father, little Priscilla learned and embodied the ethics that made her stand out as a unique lady. Even as a teenager, she already had a lot of motherhood vibes that reminded Elvis of his late mother when he first saw her. This nurturing quality was evident in her demeanor and interactions with others. Priscilla's upbringing instilled in her a sense of responsibility and care that shaped her personality. The values she absorbed during her formative years contributed to her charm and grace, making her a memorable figure in the eyes of those around her. Her early life experiences played a significant role in developing her character, which would later resonate with the king of rock and roll. The warmth and compassion she exhibited were not just traits but reflections of the love and guidance she received from her family. This foundation laid the groundwork for her future relationships and endeavors, influencing her journey in the entertainment world. Growing up, the actress experienced a childhood filled with fun, yet it was also marked by a certain level of rigidity. Living in a regimented environment may have played a role in shaping her natural tendency toward shyness. The excitement of moving from one place to another brought a sense of adventure, but this thrill was often overshadowed by the demands of her stepfather. His strictness created a challenging atmosphere that sometimes dampened the joy of new experiences. Despite these challenges, she found ways to enjoy her youth, navigating the complexities of her family life while trying to embrace the fun that came with change. The contrast between the joy of exploration and the weight of expectations shaped her early years, influencing her personality and future endeavors. This blend of experiences contributed to the unique individual she would later become in the world of entertainment. When her family moved to Germany, it was a significant moment for the actress as it coincided with Elvis's time there while serving in the U.S. Army. At a social gathering, Elvis first laid eyes on her, and it was clear that she made a lasting impression on him. The atmosphere was lively, filled with young people enjoying their time together, but it was Priscilla who caught the king's attention. He was drawn to her instantly, captivated by her charm and beauty. Their meeting marked the beginning of a relationship that would change both of their lives forever. As they spent more time together, the bond between them deepened, leading to a romance that would become legendary. This initial encounter in Germany was not just a chance meeting, it was the start of a love story that would capture the hearts of many. The actress's life would never be the same after that fateful day when she met Elvis, setting the stage for a journey filled with love, challenges, and unforgettable moments. Elvis confided in his friend Rex Mansfield about the instant affection he felt for Priscilla. He found her beautiful and young, which made him believe he could influence her in the way he desired. This attraction led him to request a meeting with her, and a trusted family friend facilitated the arrangement after a private discussion. When they finally met, the chemistry between them was undeniable. Their mutual affection was clear, and the meeting ended on a high note. Elvis, eager to see her again, made sure to book a second date right away. This initial connection marked the beginning of a significant relationship, one that would capture the attention of many and leave a lasting impact on both their lives. The actress became a central figure in his world, and their story unfolded in ways that would resonate for years to come. The bonding between teenage Priscilla and Elvis created a whirlwind of emotions and challenges, especially for her parents. One evening, after spending time with a famous singer, she returned home very late, which infuriated her mother and father. They were deeply concerned about their daughter's relationship with someone so much older and famous. At just 14 years old, and having just completed junior high school, they could not comprehend what Elvis was doing with their daughter. Their protective instincts kicked in, leading them to adamantly declare that she would never see him again. They worried about the implications of such a relationship, fearing for her well-being and future. However, the parties involved, including Elvis himself, worked to convince Priscilla's parents that he meant no harm. They assured them that his intentions were genuine and that he cared for their daughter. This reassurance was crucial in easing the tension, allowing the young couple to continue their connection despite the disapproval surrounding them. During the second date, the moment arrived when he first planted a kiss on her lips. It was a gentle yet electrifying connection that seemed to linger in the air. The actress felt a rush of emotions, a blend of excitement and nervousness, as their eyes locked for a brief moment before the kiss. It was a pivotal point in their budding romance, one that hinted at the deepening feelings they both shared. The kiss was not just a simple gesture. It was a promise of what was to come. After that moment, it was clear that their feelings were mutual, and the chemistry between them was undeniable. They both knew that this was just the beginning of something special. The anticipation of another meeting filled their minds, as they looked forward to exploring the connection that had sparked so beautifully. Each encounter would bring them closer, weaving a story of affection and shared experiences that would shape their relationship in the days to come. During the fourth visit with Elvis, Priscilla's father expressed his concerns about what the famous singer was doing with his daughter. Elvis, known for his charm and likable personality, reassured him by saying that he was very fond of her. He emphasized that she was much more mature than her age suggested, and that he genuinely enjoyed her company. This meeting highlighted the respect Elvis had for Priscilla's family, as he understood the importance of parental approval. Given his immense popularity and the strong family background he came from, it was somewhat expected that he would receive a favorable impression from her father. The connection between the two was not just a fleeting romance. It was built on mutual respect and understanding, which made it easier for Elvis to navigate the concerns of Priscilla's father. Their relationship blossomed in a unique environment, where the pressures of fame intertwined with personal feelings, creating a complex yet fascinating dynamic. Their bond blossomed after he took the time to convince her parents that he meant no harm. With Elvis's charm, he was able to assure them that he would ensure Priscilla's safety, which allowed them to continue seeing each other. This relationship quickly grew deeper, as the young actress found herself captivated by him. The more they met, the stronger her feelings became, drawing her closer to the man who would become a legendary figure in music. Regular encounters not only allowed her to see the softer side of Elvis, but also exposed her to his vibrant lifestyle, which was filled with excitement and glamour. As they spent time together, late-night conversations and shared laughter helped to deepen their connection. Priscilla was drawn into his world, feeling a mix of passion and intrigue as Elvis's star power loomed large. Every moment together seemed to enrich her emotions, making her eager to discover what was next for them as a couple. Their ongoing relationship was just the beginning of a story filled with love and challenges that would shape their lives in unexpected ways. Elvis was very aware of the young girl who would become his future queen. During their time together, Priscilla regularly visited him in his room, yet he never took advantage of their closeness, ensuring that their bond remained non-sexual. This respect for her was evident, especially when teenage Priscilla learned that Elvis was about to leave Germany after completing his military mission. She felt a sense of heartbreak, a feeling many teenagers can relate to, fearing that she might not see him again. In her youthful innocence, she wanted to lose her virginity to please him, but Elvis, showing maturity and respect for her parents, gently told her that they would have that moment someday, but not now, as she was simply too young. Had he acted otherwise, it could have led to serious legal consequences, as it would have been considered an illegal affair. Their relationship was marked by a deep emotional connection, built on mutual respect and understanding, which would shape their lives in the years to come. After Elvis's departure from Germany in 1960, The couple maintained their connection through letters. These letters were often sent in pink envelopes, a thoughtful choice by Elvis to help him easily identify them among the countless fan letters he received. This small detail held significant meaning, as it represented their unique bond amidst the chaos of his fame. During this time, the actress experienced feelings of teenage despair, especially when gossip columns hinted at Elvis's romantic entanglements with various Hollywood starlets. Such rumors led her to question the future of their relationship, making her feel as though their romance might be coming to an end. Despite these insecurities, her love for him remained strong, compelling her to continue their correspondence. Each letter was a testament to her enduring affection, revealing the complexities of young love intertwined with the pressures of celebrity life. The emotional weight of their written words bridged the distance between them, allowing their connection to flourish even in uncertain times. 2 years after Elvis made a heartfelt request to her parents, the actress was finally granted permission to visit him in Los Angeles for 2 weeks. This visit came with strict conditions. Elvis was required to fly her first class to ensure her comfort and safety. Additionally, daily messages were sent to her parents to keep them informed about her well-being during the visit. What stands out during this time is how Elvis and Priscilla maintained a chaste relationship, living together like siblings without any physical intimacy. Their bond deepened as they spent time together, exploring the city and enjoying each other's company. The visit was carefully planned to reassure her parents that she was safe with Elvis, and it proved to be a pivotal moment in their relationship. The connection they shared continued to grow, laying the foundation for their future together. The experience in Los Angeles was not just a visit. It was a significant step in their journey, filled with affection and trust. During this time, Elvis suggested that she complete high school in Tennessee, promising to marry her afterward. He viewed her as too precious, and was determined to do the right thing. To facilitate this, he reached an agreement with her parents, allowing her to attend a girls-only Catholic school in Memphis. This arrangement meant that she would live with Elvis's father and stepmother in a separate house, which was conveniently located just a short distance from Graceland, his famous home. This decision reflected Elvis's commitment to her education and well-being, as he wanted to ensure she had a stable environment while pursuing her studies. The actress's time in Tennessee was marked by a blend of youthful aspirations and the complexities of her relationship with the iconic musician, setting the stage for their future together. The dynamics of their lives during this period were shaped by love, responsibility, and the challenges of growing up in the public eye. While attending Immaculate Conception High School in Memphis, Priscilla found herself at the beginning of a significant chapter in her life. This period marked the start of her deep connection with Elvis Presley, a relationship that would evolve into a legendary love story. Their bond was nurtured during her high school years, where the young actress balanced her studies with the excitement of her romance. At this time, there was a gentlemanly agreement between Elvis and her parents, which indicated their mutual understanding that they would eventually marry. This promise added a layer of seriousness to their youthful love, as both families recognized the depth of their feelings. The actress's education played a crucial role in shaping her identity, while her relationship with the King of Rock and roll became a defining aspect of her life. The combination of her academic pursuits and her romance created a unique backdrop for her future endeavors in the entertainment industry. As love continued to push the two, she often spent nights with Elvis's grandmother Minnie Mae Presley at Graceland. Slowly, she moved her belongings over, and they lived as an unconventional couple for years. During this time, the actress absorbed all the gossip from the media about Elvis's boisterous lifestyle. His famous womanizing with leading ladies in Hollywood filled the air, especially the rumors surrounding his brief relationship with actress Nancy Sinatra. This gossip deeply affected her, and she felt very hurt by the stories that circulated. The pain of these rumors made her want to leave, but Elvis, with his charm and persuasive words, convinced her to stay. Their relationship was marked by both love and turmoil, as she navigated the complexities of being with a man who was not only a superstar, but also a figure of constant public scrutiny. The challenges they faced only added to the depth of their bond, as they tried to find a way to make their unconventional love work amidst the chaos surrounding them. During the height of Elvis's popularity, the actress found herself in a whirlwind of emotions and challenges. She received fan mail from his devoted followers, but not all the attention was positive. Grateful fans often expressed their admiration, while jealous enthusiasts spoke negatively about her. Despite the harsh words, she endured everything with remarkable patience. During this time, she tried her best to adapt to the fast-paced lifestyle that came with being engaged to the king of rock and roll. To keep up, she took amphetamines and sleeping pills for the first time, a reflection of the intense pressures she faced. Her desire to please Elvis was strong, as she wanted to make him happy and not disappoint her parents, who had already given their blessing for their marriage. The actress absorbed the weight of Elvis's increasing fame, navigating the complexities of love and public scrutiny while striving to maintain her own identity in a world that often felt overwhelming. At one point, the actress considered joining Elvis in Hollywood, drawn by the allure of fame and the vibrant film industry. However, Elvis had reservations about exposing her to the harsh realities of Hollywood. He was protective, fearing that the spotlight would bring unwanted attention and scrutiny, especially given his own reputation, which was often marred by gossip about his personal life. Despite his immense popularity, he was known as a philanderer, and this troubled him deeply. He wanted to shield her from the potential pitfalls of fame, believing that the pressures of the industry could be overwhelming. This tension between their dreams and his fears created a complex dynamic in their relationship. While she longed for a life in the limelight, he remained steadfast in his desire to keep her away from the chaos that often accompanied celebrity status. Their love story was marked by the struggle as they navigated the challenges of fame and personal aspirations. At a certain point, Elvis's career faced challenges, and even his manager, Colonel Tom Parker, worried about how his relationship with Priscilla might affect his success. However, Elvis had a plan. During the Christmas celebration of 1966, he presented Priscilla with an official proposal ring. This moment marked a significant turning point in their lives. In May 1967, they took a step further by visiting the Las Vegas registry to submit their marriage license. After years of courtship, they finally entered a new chapter together. Their wedding night was filled with romance, and Priscilla embraced her role as Elvis's wife wholeheartedly. She was always ready to greet him at the door, eager to pamper him and show her love. Feeding him was one of the ways she expressed her care. Their relationship was filled with joy, and they even created their own jargon to communicate privately in public, ensuring that their special bond remained unique and personal. 7 months into her pregnancy, the actress faced a shocking moment when Elvis asked for a temporary separation. He expressed a need for time to think, stating that things were not right in his life and career. This request was particularly painful for her, as it became clear that the issues stemmed more from Elvis's struggles than from anything she had done. His career was experiencing a downturn, with 2 out of 8 of his singles failing to reach the top 40 between 1967 and May 1968, and none climbing higher than number 28. This period of uncertainty and turmoil in his professional life weighed heavily on their relationship. The emotional toll of his request was compounded by the fact that she was expecting a child, making the separation feel even more agonizing. The actress grappled with feelings of confusion and heartache, realizing that the separation was not a reflection of her worth, but rather a manifestation of Elvis's internal battles and the pressures of fame. The complexities of their relationship during this time highlighted the challenges they faced as they navigated personal and professional struggles. While the actress was navigating her life with Elvis, several challenges arose during his career. When he starred in the film Viva Las Vegas, she discovered through the news that he had an affair with co-star Anne Margaret. This revelation troubled her deeply, but Elvis reassured her that it was merely a publicity stunt for the movie and urged her not to believe everything she read in the media. Despite her concerns, he denied any other affairs when she confronted him about them, as his career experienced a resurgence with the 1968 television special. He toured various cities, often seen with different women. Meanwhile, she found herself at home, caring for their infant daughter, feeling isolated and uncertain about their relationship. The actress grappled with the emotional toll of his lifestyle, which seemed to prioritize his career and public image over their family life. This dynamic created a complex and often painful reality for her as she tried to maintain her role as a supportive partner. Elvis's frequent absences from home left a significant void in her life, leading to a strain in their relationship. In an effort to cope with the loneliness and to find a hobby that would distract her from the solitude, she decided to take up kart. This decision was also influenced by her desire to share in Elvis's interests, hoping it would bring them closer together. However, things took a complicated turn when she began her karate lessons with Mike Stone, a man she had first noticed during one of Elvis's performances. As she trained with him, an affair blossomed, forcing her to confront her feelings. Despite still loving Elvis, she found herself torn between her loyalty to him and her growing connection with Mike. Elvis may have sensed the shift in her demeanor and responded with increasing aggression, further complicating their already fragile relationship. The tension between them escalated, leaving her in a difficult position as she navigated her emotions and the choices she had made. Priscilla shared a deeply personal experience where she described a moment of intimacy that was unlike any other. She recalled that he made love to her with a kind of intensity that was both surprising and overwhelming. Afterward, he told her that this was how real men expressed their love for their women. This statement lingered in her mind as it shaped her understanding of love and relationships in a way she had not anticipated. However, as time passed, she began to regret not only that encounter but also the choices that followed. The emotional weight of those moments became heavy, and she realized that the outcome of their relationship was inevitable, shaped by the complexities of their experiences together. The actress reflected on how this encounter altered her perspective on love, intimacy, and the expectations placed upon her. It was a turning point that left her contemplating the true nature of affection and the consequences of passion. All attempts at reconciliation by Elvis with Priscilla ultimately failed, stemming from deep emotional and physical wounds that she endured. She often expressed that his efforts for peace came too late, as the damage from his sexual indifference toward her feelings had long taken root. This emotional neglect turned into a significant barrier, one that could not simply be swept away with surface-level gestures or apologies. Priscilla's frustration was compounded by Elvis's admission that he could not make love to any woman who had given birth. This revelation struck a blow to her sense of self-worth, leading her to question her own sexuality and femininity. The dysfunction in their intimate relationship weighed heavily on her, further fueling her anger. As she struggled with these feelings, the actress found herself seeking affirmation and connection outside their marriage, resulting in a closer relationship with another man. The conflict between them became a painful story of unmet needs and healing that remained elusive. After the divorce, she saw Elvis as a changed man, different from the gentle and understanding person she had fallen in love with. Elvis was filled with anger, not just towards himself but also towards Mike Stone, a man he believed was a significant source of his pain. This anger was so intense that even a doctor struggled to calm him, despite administering large doses of medication. Despite the turmoil, they agreed to share custody of their daughter, which allowed them to maintain contact. Their relationship outside of marriage evolved, and they even considered the possibility of remarrying. Although the union ultimately did not happen, their love for each other remained strong and mutually exclusive. They continued to care for one another, showing that even after their marriage ended, the bond they shared was still very much alive. Their story reflects the complexities of love and the enduring connections that can exist even after separation.